Hi kids, it's time for the week message. I'm sorry I'm kind of late because it was like a busy week. As you can see, my growing my beard, and unfortunately, when the because it's playoff season for NHL, I did not shave before the playoff started, so my beard's gonna be growing long until a the Vegas Golden Knights, the Golden Knights become the Stanley Cup champions, or they get eliminated. So let's see. But coming up pretty soon is our trip to Manila, to the Philippines. So we're getting prepared. But last week was a very busy week. So this is the week that I am home alone. Well, Wo was there, but Wo was sick. So yeah, so everybody was sick last week. Ira started, and then in Mommy, and then in Vane. I got a little sick, and Wo was sick now. So, but yeah, that weekend is me being home alone because Friday night, Friday was where Ira went to um, went to Universal in California for the orchestra, and Mommy flew to California just to be there when Ira needs help. And then Elaine had a overnight for Stuco, so it was a crazy day. I was all alone. So started off. Let's talk about Ira's trip to California Universal. So it's a orchestra thing and a jazz band. They left at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I think. Oh, 9 o'clock in the morning. Mommy flew there lunchtime, so I dropped her off in the airport. um, Ira was staying in the Hilton, and Mommy was staying in the Sheraton. So it was like just across the street. Mommy can see the hotel from from the window, Ira's hotel. So I arrived around 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Um, he stayed in a hotel room with Jaden, Jackson, and one more kid. Um, so they performed that Friday night, and that night they would stay in a hotel. Ira was supposed to sleep in the sofa because he couldn't sleep with someone beside him. That's outside the family. So, but at 1 o'clock, he got a text that Ira was sleeping on the bed by himself because some of the kids went out of the room. So, mommy got scared. But fortunately, Jaden was there. He didn't leave the room. So, he felt safe. Mommy felt safe for Ira. And the kids came back in the morning, like 4 or 5 in the morning. So, and then the next day, Saturday, Ira went to Universal with Jaden. So he, by himself, got the accommodations in the customer service and hang out with his friends. Um, it was a it was a good day for Ira going out with friends. He was able to use accommodations a few times, but when the group got bigger, he can't use that because only you can only take 3 people aside from Ira. So but it's nice. He got from hang out with friends, and then they had awarding. They got the jazz band got an award, and the orchestra I think got an award too. And then they took the bus going home. And picked up Ira, I think at 2 o'clock in the morning. So so that was like um, kind of like a busy night. Yeah, but also mommy was in Universal. If Aaron needs help, and mommy bought Yoshi that Ira wanted, like the big Yoshi, and she had to pack it up in her luggage. So you'll see there's like, it's funny, but probably the X-ray will show like a, a Yoshi in the airport, like the X-ray machine will say Yoshi uh, um, stuffed in the in a luggage. But yeah, um, it was good. Mommy ate at NBC Sports and also ate at Wasabi there at the Universal Walk, so it was a good day. And then for Elaine, she went to a Stuco's event that night overnight, even though she's not feeling well. And then on the next day, she had to go to Erica's birthday. So it's kind of like I was telling Elaine that she's spreading herself too thin. She needs to rest. But yeah, so Friday night I was all alone, all by myself. I had dinner at Marufuku, which is a good ramen. So I kind of joke you Marufuku. um, and then also, yeah, um, I just stayed and I watched. And then on Sunday, Arab was so tired because we were happy that Arab did got a good experience in Universal. Um, so Arab did not do sports social, and Elaine did music too, so it's kind of tiring for Elaine. So, but Sunday, you guys rested. We went to hear mass, and that's it. So 1 month and 1 week for the school, and then we're going to the Philippines. Some news: the Iran war is still happening. Um, Somebody tried to shoot or brought guns and went to the White House correspondent, which um, um, triggered uh, a security risk. Um, yeah, and then who else? Like gases are going up, so that's it. So still not good news in the United States, but we just had to hang on. Um, Something that I want to impart to you. I want to say, Ira, we are so proud of your leaps and bounds in being responsible. There's still a lot of work to do, but yeah, like being universal, being your first overnight outside, going to the customer service and asking for the accommodation yourself. We got worried, but we're happy that you got through it and you flew with flying colors. You completed with flying colors. So we're so proud of you. And Elaine, we're so proud of your activity, but like I said, kind of like slow down a little because you are pushing yourself, getting sick, but we still love you both. Okay, that's it. Talk to you next week. Bye.